standing. So he's stood up over me. Obviously I want to, if I can, I'm always trying to get my feet on the iliacs. But sometimes, like now, increasingly, guys who are training here are blocking their iliacs above anything. So they're not trying to grip with the leg. Obviously, if he tries to grip my feet, he trades me the iliac, and I can start sweeping him. So we're here. So what I find is that they're now starting to block and try to make it difficult. And obviously, there's things we can try to do from here. But the basic principle I want is that when this starts to break down, what he'll normally try and do now, I find, is that his shin starts coming to the sitting bone. Because now he's pinning my hip, and this foot is basically useless. So what we want to be doing is thinking about 3 ways people can pass guard, and we do this on butterfly guard if he's on his knees as well, exactly the same. 3 ways he can pass guard. He can try and go over the top, typically what people call like knee slide, but they go over. He could go under, he could begin stacking, doing a stack pass, and he can go round, which would be just starting, maybe bullfighter or whatever, but he goes round the guard. So the most important pass to prevent, in my view, because it's the hardest to counter, is him getting this knee right in the middle. We don't want to allow him to get the knee in the middle and begin pinning the sitting bone. This is what I'm finding is extremely effective at the moment. And the closer he gets to my sitting bone, the harder it is for me to do anything. This foot now just becomes useless. He'll feel it, I've got no pressure in it. So here's what I'm suggesting is that we're basically going to effectively close the guard here. So I'm going to put my hook, I'm going to go inside with the hook, and I'm going to put my foot here, can either go here like a triangle or it goes here. And now what happens is this frees the iliac, so now he no longer has this pressure, and I can go to a butterfly, and we can see where this goes to. But the point is, he's been blocking the hips. Any point I can, I go back to the hip. But the moment he blocks, we're going to just start forming this pyramid idea. I'm not putting the foot on top because I don't want to grab my toes, but I can go here. And now he'll feel that all the pressure is gone. I can put my second hook in, and we can work. But all the time, I'm basically using this concept that when I don't know effectively what to do, I can't get the feet to the hips. Rather than allowing him, and I start trying to maybe De La Riva, but I allow this pressure to continue. I have nothing here with the hook. So I've just found that I'm closing the system here, forming a pyramid and closing the system. And I'm finding that this works really, really well. It's like you're almost closing your guard. So now your legs are working together structurally, because we've basically got this kind of virtual triangle shape going on. And I'm finding this is really effective. And it also allows me to get my hook at any point back in as well. I'm chopping down with his leg. Whereas when my legs are together, he can split them, he can repummel his knee back inside, and we start the game again. But every time this happens, I get to here, or any time it happens, I just start reforming the pyramid. And now I can use that to reset. It takes all the pressure off. I'm finding that people that are doing this to me, it's really hard to pass their guards. So let's just give this a go. The guy on top's obviously blocking, so I'm trying to put my feet on the iliacs. He doesn't let me on, he's trying to stack. And the moment he does this, we're going to go here. And we're just going to block. I can pressure his knee and use it to circle back. But we're keeping this pyramid here, we're keeping the knee out of the middle. I'm more concerned about being passed through the middle than I am any of the other 2 major guard passes, because once I get here, his ability to take my space away is tremendous and put weight on me, and it just is a mess. So I don't want to allow that to start. So we're using the triangle shape whenever we're stuck. Yeah? Let's give it a go.